Hello there. It's time to do the unthinkable. We're going to play the Czechs. Czechoslovakia in 1938 was sold out by its allies and gobbled up by the Germans, despite having one of the biggest and most advanced armies of its age, not to mention the chonka that is the defensive fortifications of the Sudetenland. And with the newest DLC, Peace for Our Time, Paradox added a whole host of new focuses, decisions, and all kinds of crazy crap to manage. So I wonder, can I refuse the Munich Conference and defend the Czechs using completely historical divisions and decisions only? Like the video and subscribe to find out. And you can pick up a copy of the DLC yourself with my link below. Alright, here we are, Czechoslovak Republic. With the release of the new DLC, oh god, I'm using NATO symbols for my time with Bice. That's better. The recent DLC has finally fixed the Czechs and made them not terrible, actually giving them national spirits, a ton of new focuses, and a really interesting economy system, as well as unique mechanics. And while everyone else is playing all the cool new paths, becoming fascists and monarchists, or silly little ententes, we need to suffer. We're going to play the Czechoslovak Republic entirely historically, which means sticking to the actual historical divisional templates and designs that the actual Czech army had in 1938, as well as making broadly historical focus decisions, so as to remain in keeping with what the Czechs actually did. Now, of course, in September 1939, in real life, the Allies took the Czechs out back and cut their legs out from underneath them, and then they were annexed by Germany in January 39. So we're going to have to play a little bit differently. We are going to refuse the annexation of the Sudetenland and defend our glorious pale blue country using the completely historical designs and see if we can survive. This means no allied support. This means standing on forts forever, and it means suffering. To start with, we're going to try and go down the historical focus order, which is provided by Paradox. Thank you very much. And grab coalition building so we can get some very interesting, unique mechanics. Research-wise, will be pretty standard because these are just always useful. And economy-wise, we're going to try and stick with building at least some civs to start with. We're going to need them. And we still only start with 9 mils. It's so bad. Though I will give incredible credit to Paradox here. The LT-35 design that is provided at the start is pretty much identical to the historical LT-35. So we're going to be using it for pretty much the whole game. I know most people think of the Panzer 38T or the LT-38 as the Czech tank, but actually most of the Czech army was the LT-35, and loads of them got taken by the Germans when they annexed the Czechs. So we'll be making a lot of these. It's got the bogey suspension, that riveted armor, the radio. It even has the correct gun, which is a perfect amalgam of the 37mm KWK. I love it. And the fighter is even historically accurate, the B534. Though in 37 it gained a lovely cannon, but I can't do that just yet, so we'll have to wait. Oh, and it even has Avia. It's actually got the correct MIOs assigned. Pre-DLC, none of this had MIOs. We start with a pretty massive army as well. 26 divisions, 16 of which are our infantry. Pretty good. Like, this could be worse. We also have a unique system of fortification programs to eventually get as many forts as we can in the Sudetenland. Oh god, I need it. And as always with the historical divisions videos, I'll be making the final templates once we get to the year we'll be at war, so 1938. These ones are not quite right. We also have a unique readiness of the Armada balance of power system, which is very cool. This represents our army's readiness in defending against incursions. If we get all the way to very prepared army, we get some lack of resource penalty, we get tons of entrenchment bonuses and war stability penalty modifier. So pretty good, pretty good. I'll be playing around with this more a little bit later. Frustratingly, being on unprepared army would actually be better for our economy. Gives eco bonuses, but whatever. We're also gonna have to train as many divisions as we can, use up pretty much all of our manpower. We need it, okay? I need as many divisions as I can. And straight away we get the divided nation spirit thing, which is basically just about fixing our states. The Czechoslovak Republic is a nation of many angry cultures. And basically every state is broken. Even Bohemia, our capital, has this awful thing, a shortage of skilled workers, which makes building factories really slow. So the absolute first thing we're going to do is to get rid of this. Gives us a little bit of stability as well. And we basically one by one have to fix every one of these. It's basically a massive political power sink. And I only have 70 days to do the Fatal Fortification Council. So we basically have to start the economy tree right now. Look at all the things we get. Oh my god. And oh man, look at this advisor. Political power gain, stability, and democracy support. This is, I think, one of the most cost-effective, best advisors in the game. What? Anytime you see stability, you should should be grabbing it, man. It matters so much. There's a whole unique system of the Skoda works with economic priority things, with optimization tiers as well. Currently on heavy industry focus, which makes trucks and it just affects everything. Oh my god. Incredibly cool. And we basically want to stay on this one for a little while. And certain focuses in the eco tree require you to be on different priorities. So we're gonna have to figure out the correct way to go through this. This is pain. They also get better over time with optimization tier, giving you more bonuses. Very cool. But now we're gonna get the fortification program, please. I need forts. We fixed Bohemia, so now we just gotta one by one try to fix every other state. Some of them cost command power, and we only get like 0.32 a day. That's not good. Obviously, just gonna do the cheapest ones first to give research bonuses, and just keep trying to fix everything as fast as we can. Oh, production efficiency cap and consumer reduction. Let's go. This is a really incredible series of advisors. Look at that. That's so good. Oh, and of course, Germany is rearming, meaning every week we are actually going to lose army readiness because we're like upset and scared. I kind of want that because my economy gets better the worse my army is, and then we can fix it later. We also can't go off our economy laws until we get rid of the industrialist's veto, which requires me to go down this long series of awful focuses that takes so long before I can actually fix it. And I am actually going to have to do it because it is the historical option. I think I'm being really optimal here by doing southern Slovakia right now. Gets rid of the Hungarian separatism, which reduces resources. And this is one of our most resource dense areas. Maybe I can get some trade going. Oh man, I just realized I might be in serious danger here. I can't leave my economy law until I do this focus because I've done the historical thing, which I can't do until there's at least 14% world tension. So that's not going to be for at least a year. Oh my god. I need to get 9% more war support or world tension. Okay, I need as much war support as I can here. Oh no, Paradox, how could you lock me into civilian economy like this? No, please. Definitely going to go concentrated one. We're going to be making a lot of the same equipment forever. I think we're just going to be constantly doing the fortification programs. Otherwise, we're going to be in danger. Here's a fun trick. Next focus gives a research bonus for construction, but I don't want to waste it on the 37 construction tech. No. So we're going to research this one now, and then we can use that bonus on construction 3. Come on, this is smart. Oh, each fortification program thing takes longer and longer. Oh no. Okay, I realized to be able to finish the rest of the divided nation things, I have to complete a political focus. So we have to stop doing economy now and move to the political side. Finally got up to limited conscription so I can start actually grinding out units because I've only got like a year and a bit left before they attack me. I'm starting to get real nervous here. Good thing about playing historical Czechs, I don't have to do a lot of these focuses because they're designed if you're trying to, you know, have fun and play the game. Like the Czechoslovak Legion, can't do that. Most of these things, can't do this. Oh, please. I'm sorry, I've just realized this focus is 35 days and it gives me a single level 1 railway. What? I can't even begin to describe to you how useless that is for me. Starting to build mills now in full force. Oh god, hurry up. Oh, finally. Japan's declared war on China. Okay, it's good. I can finally force the industrialist hand and get the hell off of civilian economy. Move to infantry focus and let's just start massively going anything that increases mill factory construction speed. Please, as fast as you can. What is with the icons for this? It looks like a submarine icon. What? And it affects infantry equipment? What's going on? You can get a lot of factory output bonuses through the focus tree. Man, this is pretty good. Problem is our biggest gate is not going to be equipment. It's going to be manpower. Like I'm at 64,000, but these divisions are going to have to increase. So I don't know. Less than a year left. Let's start going down the armed forces thing. We need to just try and get some kind of defensiveness. We're going to have our full level 7 forts, which is great, but I am terrified. Why do I have a helicopter of MIO? I don't have helicopters researched. What? Prague Aviation. Do I have them? No, I don't. Okay. I'm going to finally grab some doctrine. Definitely going to get defensive postures. This is the most historically accurate and is also going to be very useful. I need it, please. Give me entrenchment. Holy crap, this focus gives a ton of bonuses for counterintelligence and protecting against spies. That's incredible. Oh, and I'm slightly behind. It's February 38, so we need to make our divisions. The Czech infantry division. A lot of the information I've used for this comes from lots of my historical research, but also from a very devoted and kind user, Ovka. But seriously, look at all the documentation they help provide for this. The Czech division is a pretty standard 9-1 at its onset, with 9 infantry battalions and 1 artillery regiment divided into 12 8cm VZ-17 field guns and 18 10cm 14-19 light howitzers. However, it does actually have a whole bunch of anti-tank, way more than just the support anti-tank, so we need to add a whole anti-tank battalion to it. It also needs to gain some support artillery and cavalry recon as well as engineers engineered. Now, of course, I don't actually have the XP to do this just yet. As soon as I'm ready, we'll convert that and then get everybody trained up. Probably should have had this ready in advance. The tanks as well are going to be based off of the 1st Division, which had about 120 tanks. So this is perfectly accurate, which is crazy. 2 motorized infantry battalions and 1 motorized artillery, as well as a couple cavalry. It probably really had more like 3 to try to approximate it, because in Hoy, cab battalions are like twice the size, so you just have to sort of counteract it. And it also had some lovely support anti-tank and support anti-air and signals, but again, I don't have the XP for that, so we'll get to that in a minute. I'm just gonna be waiting and saving up all of my XP for when this is ready. Okay, we've changed the divisions, there we go, and we're just trying to use up all the manpower we have, and it looks like I've overbuilt by like 75,000 men, so perhaps I should delete like a couple divisions. Oh god. The thing is, as soon as we're at war, we will be able to go straight to extensive conscription, and that will help a lot. Okay, there's the Anschluss of Austria. Oh wow, okay, get rid of this and immediately go to mobilize the reserves. Gives us 15% recruitable pop. We need it desperately, and also we should probably try to move as much as possible up to very prepared army. All right, we got all the fortification works completed, thank goodness, and we can also start to add more forts within the country, like the Hungarian border and stuff, as well as the Polish. I'm gonna do the Hungarian border out of a bit of a fear that they might join, and this is the broad combat plan. We've got all of our infantry divisions just standing on the lines ready to defend, and our 4 tanks are here on this tiny little outcropping with the goal of, as soon as the war starts, ram ourselves into this and see if we can kill it, because it will shrink the front line by 2 tiles, putting more divisions elsewhere. The UK has officially guaranteed our independence. That's interesting. Okay. I haven't really done anything to change the political stuff, but let's see what happens here. And it means they have begun the Sudetenland focus, so that's cool. Let's try and build a little bit of anti-air up here, try and get some more defenses. Oh, the Sudetenland crisis has already started. Okay, that's a bit early. And we get Sudeten partisan activity, giving minus 10% division defense on core territory. Oh, Jesus Christ, no, not like this. I can at least increase my land fort repair speed. That's something. Okay, I need to quickly try to remove this as quickly as I can. Like, just put down the rebellion. Get out of here. I don't want this. Gain a new prime minister. We need you now more than ever. Okay. Moves us to very prepared army, which is great. This guy was very, very cool. He basically led the country in a unity government during the Munich Crisis. Oh, hell, this tiny bit doesn't have forts on it. Oh, no. Put some forts on there. Quick. And there's the Munich Diktat. The demand that we give them the Sudetenland. Of course, the historical choice is to just click this and die, but we will never surrender. Go away. Instant declaration of war. Holy crap. Actually didn't expect that we would instantly. Quickly try to wipe these guys if we can, because I would love to shrink the line. Only 1 tile being hit right now, and holy crap, we pierced the hell out of their tanks. They have like 12 soft attack. We're just destroying them. Yes. Okay, this is good. Oh, my fort's immediately getting bombed. Surprisingly, a lot of green bubbles. And although this tile is pretty bad, 432 defense against their 31 soft, it's nothing, man. I think I'm gonna be okay. Let's build a ton of forts in the advanced line and see if we can, I don't know, defend it, please. I overbuilt guns, I think. I have like 14k in stockpile, so I started to sell some. Let's see if we can actually get some extra industry support by just selling excess guns. We now have 200 PP, which means we can hire someone incredible. We can hire Ludwig Krecici. Please correct me in the comments, because holy crap, 20% div defense and 15 attack. That is insane. How? This guy was actually amazing. He was constantly arguing for further armament of the Czech army. Don't give up the Sudetenland. We need to massively mobilize. He even demanded of the Czech government in September 38 to do another series of mobilization campaigns, thinking that the Czechs would be at war in like next year, not in like 5 days. He was ignored, but what a Chad. Oh, there's actual gaps in the front line. Oh man, I really want to advance, but I don't have enough troops here. We're holding pretty well considering it's January 39, but we do need to think of a few things. First of all, Hungary will join eventually, making this very dangerous, and it is possible that Poland will get gobbled up by Germany if they still choose to do Danzig War. So we need to be very careful. I don't think the Czechs ever really considered an Operation Sub-Doctrine, but it makes a lot of sense to go for desperate defense just because of the entrenchment bonuses and the 5% recruitable pop. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Casualty-wise, we've only suffered 19k against Germany's 250, which is, it's fantastic. And then we're a bit low on supply because we have no trains left. We're still doing really, really well. I'm desperately trying to build as many trains as I can. Probably should have been building more in advance. Let's see if I can quickly buy some easy trains right now. Gimme. Oh, hey, look, it actually does require us to go defensive postures. Look at that. Establish the fallback lines. It's like Paradox knew I'd be playing this. Oh my god, 30% equipment capture ratio factor. What? That is incredible. Whoa. Poland refuses German ultimatum. It's May 39, and for some reason Germany has jumped ahead and is going for Danziger War. Okay, that's gonna mean the front line's gonna get very iffy. Ooh, okay. So we may have to give up some territory because this bit is essentially impossible to hold, especially with Romania and everything. So I might have to pull back to this section here. And this interestingly shaped area of Eastern Slovakia, only this tile matters because it's the only named section. It's the only bit with the VP. So this represents the whole state. So we have to hold this. I can give up these two though. One of the things I really need to do is I need to be able to do ready for anything and completely remove this balance of power system. But to do that, I need to get rid of agrarian politics, which gives me a lot of consumer goods. I don't see a way to remove it. There doesn't seem to be any way to actually remove it in the focus tree. I can reduce the penalties. I can't remove them. Well, let's see what happens. At least we can go to total mobilization now. I don't mind the recruitable pop loss because I have so much recruitable pop from desperate defense, and I need the extra factories, please. Oh god. Oh, I can fortify the Polish border. Oh my god. Yes. Level 3 forts all over the place. I love how the game completely expects me to utterly abandon Eastern Slovakia by giving me fortify the Polish border here. It just knows. It knows I don't care about that little tail. Ah, okay. This removes it if I click this. You just had to reduce it 3 times. Sure would be nice if it had said that. Okay, we now have a lot more divisions in the field. 72 total infantry divisions. And it's October 39. They've not started the war with Poland. We're doing great, honestly. Let's go. Since we survived so long and we're in 1939, why not make the experimental aircraft that the Czechs never got to actually make? The Avia B-35 was an experimental monoplane that they set up. This plane featured 4 machine guns and a cannon and was the Czechs' first foray into monoplane design. Weirdly, it still had a fixed wheelhouse fixed to the bottom. Instead of the landing gear being able to retract like in most monoplane designs, this was to speed up construction. But hey, whatever works, Czechs, whatever works. So here we are. Let's start making it. Why not? Germans are picking up a few more divisions, I imagine because they're just recruiting more and more. But they must have some on the Polish border. And Italy's joined the Axis, but they're not yet at war with me. Due to keep an eye on for Hungary. And I've researched the medium tank, so why not make the Czech medium tank? That's right, the Czechs actually did try to make one. And look, it even has the name in the preset, the ST-39. The preset is honestly pretty good, though it was a little bit faster than this, so we'll beef the engines up. And the gun is wrong. It was actually the 47mm gun, so I think the medium cannon is probably a lot closer to that. And there we go. Look at this thing. It's fine. It's not got any glitzes and glamours. It's a pretty basic medium tank, but we're gonna build it. A bunch of focuses just got bypassed. I guess we just can't do them because we're already at war. Okay. Well, it's May 1940, and we're just chilling, man. They're not really pushing me too heavily. I have inflicted 865,000 casualties, to be fair, at a loss of only 36. I've just stood here and held forever with max forts. Anti-air really does help. I built them up nicely. I probably should just keep going now I think about it. And we're continuing to get more and more mills and starting to produce the good tanks and planes. Oh, go on. We'll have an election. Get a little bit of communism and fascism. That's fine. Isn't it weird that the election thing happens and it gives a big burst of support for these parties, but then your daily democratic change gets rid of them within like a year? Kind of weird. Oh, Romania just joined the Axis. Oh my god, I was doing things. Okay. Shall we quickly try and defend that border? Or do we give it up? Go on, let's see. Let's see if we can try to defend. Oh no, we can no longer trade through Romania. That's the main trade pathway. Okay, whoops. Oh wow, I've advanced and actually been able to take their supply hub. Okay, interesting. All right, we had to completely pull back and defend on the Presnov line, defend the supply hub, and this little bit here, this is where my forts are, because Hungary will join soon as well. I'm a little nervous, but we should be fine. I might pull the tanks to help out with the defense, though. Ah, there they are. I knew they'd be coming here soon. Hello, Hungary. Luckily, I'm already on the border. Hey, the Netherlands just joined the Allies. Okay, maybe the Allies will let me in? No, -9, though. That's pretty close. There is a good trick here where if I quit the game and reload, the UK will reconsider their faction joining statistic and they will send me an invitation, even though it'll immediately recalculate and say they shouldn't. I'm a little wary of doing that because it feels a bit cheap. I kind of want to just see if I can hold out on my own. It's actually getting a little hard. I've just been pushed back from this tile in Oberschließen, and this in Kocic is very hard to hold. Let's see what we can do. We're also near full with the infantry and artillery doctrines, which is great. Oh my god, I can add militia to my divisions. This means the Czechs are another country that actually do get militia. Most other countries don't allow you to actually add them directly to your divisions, meaning you can actually use the incredibly broken people's militia doctrine if you're communist. So communist Czechs, oh man, that'd be crazy. Ooh, Italy just declared war on Greece. Yes, that means that officially the Allies are going to be involved. Yes, okay, so now I can join the Allies. I just didn't want to drag them in. That was the rule I set for myself. So there we go. We're going to join the Allies. Oh, that's amazing, which means we can finally be ready for anything. Because for some reason, it requires me to be a major or be allied to a major, essentially requiring me to actually just be in the Allies. But that's going to fix so much. That means that whole balance of power system is gone. Then I can go straight down the line towards Lion's Roar. Fantastic. The German troops are just fleeing in terror because they're having to hold the line in so many places. I mean, do we just go? Do we just do it? Like, why not, right? They're very weak now. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of expansive territory that we can now take. Very nice. Just completely turning off their right flank. Let's go. Oh, we're even encircling them in the forts. This is beautiful. Oh, we're actually making serious gains. Okay, now just to see if we can get to Berlin before they explode me. Why on earth would you attack Yugoslavia at this point? My guy, now there's just another allied power right below you, you fool. And we walk into Berlin. Okay, I'll take it. Oh wow, Yugoslavia actually did capitulate. Wow, they really do suck, don't they? Ah, Hitler hasn't given himself the old pistol treatment, even though I have Berlin. Weird. What? The Soviets just attacked Poland. Poland's still guaranteed, so now the Allies are going to be at war with the Soviets as well. Yeah, I am not accepting that call to arms. Are you crazy? Actually encircling, doing work. Holy crap, what is happening? It's a bit of a slow crawling grind, but the Germans and Italians are basically dead. Just gotta take enough VPs now. It's quite fun though, little kind of micro combats, only a few divisions per tile. It feels like real proper Hoy, you know? There's Vienna taken, still not enough. Come on, guys. Poor Poland, just utterly dead. Oh, what? The Soviets gave Germany Western Poland, even though they're completely encircled on this side. Okay. I'll just take that, I guess. Thank you. Oh, it spawned troops for them. Oh, no, it actually spawned troops for them. Okay, oh, that's really, really bad. God, I hate trying to capitulate Germany. There's just so many VPs. Look how dead they are, and I still gotta push. There are so many divisions encircled here. This is just embarrassing for the Germans and Italians. Wow. There's the lovely Italian puppet, and I got it because I liberated them. Very nice. Surprisingly easy to kill Italy. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, and there's the peace. Oh, they had such little equipment. We have the majority of the war score. Oh, I love it. And there we go, the wonderful peace, giving us basically all of Germany. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to take Yugoslavia because they were officially in the Allies, so their territory was just regained. I couldn't just nick the necessary things to form the Austro-Hungarian Empire, but that's okay. Oh, wow. Pretty incredible. Weirdly, it left a German republic alive, which is very funny to me. And now the Soviets have a direct border with the Allies, which means if I join the war, the entire might of the Allies will just start swarming into them. That's very funny to me. Let's just put every division imaginable on there and see what happens. Funnily enough, the Allies have completely abandoned Poland and myself. They just left. They're all going elsewhere, I guess, to try to fight Japan. So we could try to just join the Soviets, grind into them, and annihilate them pretty easily because it would be the whole might of the Allies on my side. But I think it's way funnier if I just leave myself as this sort of neutral middle state right between the Allies and the Soviets, each desperate to fight each other, neither able to touch one another because I'm standing in the way. I think that's where I'm going to leave it with this gloriously historical Czechoslovak Republic historical divisions only video. But we didn't really change our divisional templates because obviously there are no historical sources for post 1938 other than doing the Bohem-Moravian forces in the German army, but I don't think that counts. I was Aldrahill and I will continue to be. Special thanks to all those who go and check out the Aldra Cooks channel, a brand new cooking channel, which you can find links below. And additional thanks to all the YouTube members and patrons who so wonderfully support this channel and whose names you will see shortly. Bye-bye.